Welcome to English digital class. Children, in the last class you have learnt about writing a letter. So, Akaya has written a letter to Ammalu, isn't it? Yes. So, today also we will be learning about different types of letters. Let us see the objectives of this session. Yes, you will be able to write a letter, to understand the features of letter. You will also be able to know about different types of letters. You will be able to learn the language used in writing different letters. Children, we have seen in the passage that Akaya wrote a letter to Ammalu, informing about her visit to Ammalu's house. She also mentioned about they are going on a trip. Akaya inquired about Ammalu's inconvenience in her letter. Now, if you have to write a reply letter, you have to keep in mind certain conditions. Let us have a look at them now. So, before writing the reply letter, you should remember certain points. Yes, this is a personal letter and it is a reply letter. So, we have to keep in mind we connect the issues in the previous letter written by Akaya. How we have to begin the letter and conclude the letter, the language that has to be used in that letter. So, here is a reply letter written by Ammalu to Akaya. Yes, after looking at the letter, you must have understood that Ammalu wanted Akaya to come and she is eagerly waiting for her arrival. And she also said that her coming will not be an inconvenience to her. So, once again let us have a look at the layout of the letter. The important things that are necessary in the letter are heading, salutation, body of the letter, subscription, signature and address. Letter is such a written message that we send to persons who are far away from us, and we want to convey the message in a clear and forceful manner. Although advent to IT telephones, mobile, SMS and chat has reduced the importance of personal letters, but this art is still required where there is need of formal communication. Sometimes we have to send an application in the school for grant of leave, and at the other time we have to send formal letter. So, now let us see different types of letters. Types of letters. So, there are two types of letters, that is informal letter, letters which are written to the relatives and friends. The other one is formal letter. In formal letter we have application, letters to government officials, letters to newspapers, department letters. Again we have 2 to 3 types, that is termination letter, recommendation letter, reference letters and job letter. Now, children, after knowing the different types of letters, let us watch this video.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Look at that! Mountain climbers!
Those aren't mountain climbers, Mom. They're rock climbers.
Well, mountains are made out of rocks, silly.
Look who's calling who silly. At least I would pick out a sissy rabbit for my birthday present.
Hopper's not a sissy. He's brave. Aren't you, Hopper?
Oh, sure. And you're gonna make him a guard rabbit. I can hear it now. Sick 'em, Hopper, sick 'em.
Come on now, Danny. Let's not start our vacation by fighting.
Well, Hopper may not be a guard rabbit, but he's a good pet anyway, Danny. And I'm sure Angie will take good care of him.
I love Hopper, Grandpa, and I'm gonna take real good care of him.
Children, you have watched the video. What did you see in the video? Yes, they are going on a vacation. Children, if you have planned to go on a vacation during the school days, what would you do? Yes, we should take leave permission from our headmaster, isn't it? So, children, let us look at the letter written by a student taking leave permission to spend vacation. Did you see the letter, children? Yes. She was asking permission for 2 days leave to go on a trip with her family. So children, whenever we write a leave note, do remember that we address to the particular person. It is a headmaster or the higher official of the institution. In the same way, let us see the other letters. Now, let us watch another video.
To the car! It's locked.
You locked the car? I can't believe it.
I got the key. Oops. Oh, there.
Come on, they'll catch us.
Oh, no problem. I know I got it somewhere. I think.
You think?
Aha!
Open the door.
Okay, okay.
Whoever heard of locking a getaway car?
There's lots of crooks around these days. You can't be too careful.
Children, did you see the two burglars have looted the treasure and tried to escape? If there is a threat of burglars in your area, what would you do? Yes, you may try to inform the police or do the patrolling. But if you have to let others know about this danger, what would you do? Yes, we may give it as an ad, or we may stick certain papers that this area is prone for burglars. So, to let know everybody, we can write a letter to the editorial people so that the government may take some precautions and do the needful to the people. Now, let us see the other different letters which are written to the editorial people and the business letters. Yes, look at this letter, children. See, you have seen the place, the station and the date written on the right side of the paper, and to the left side the salutation, dear Maya, and the way she has thanked. Thank you very much for your last letter. It was great to hear from you after so many months, and so on. You can read this letter. This comes to be the body of the letter, and next the conclusion of it. Hope to see you soon. And at the end, she has given her signature. Children, you may also keep in mind that the station and the date may be written on the right side, which was as in use in earlier days. But now, as IT technology has improved, the station and date may also be written onto your left side, and the marks will be allotted for that also. You can see this letter is an official letter which is written to the office purpose, where you have two other additional things. You have the station, date as usual for all the letters, but you have two things, that is reference and subject. So in the subject, we will be mentioning about what is the cause of writing this letter. Reference is used to show the transactions that are taken place before this letter in the course of time. And next comes the body of the letter and the conclusion, and at the end again the signature. We have seen different types of letters. In the salutation or beginning of the letter or the conclusion of the letter, are they same, children? Yes, they differ from each other, and they have different forms of presenting the letter. The conclusion and the beginning are entirely different. So, now let us see the difference in the presentation of the letters. So, let us see, first is salutation, where you have two different letters as we already know. One is informal letter and the formal letter. In the informal letter, we start with my dear because this is related to the personal people or relatives or blood relations. We use it as my dear father, mother, Kavita or Raju. And when we use it to friends, we say dear Ramana, my dear Anjali. But keep in mind that we don't write dear friend or my dear friend. When we go to the formal letters, we use as, when it is business letter, we use dear sir or dear sirs. When it is an official letter, we use it as to officials, principal or headmaster or teachers. You may also start the letter with sir or madam. Next comes the informal letter. Starting and ending. How do we start this and end this? This is the point where the whole impression of the letter is taken into consideration. How do we start this? When it is a reply letter, we say it in this way. I got your letter yesterday or some other time. I am in recipient of your letter. I am glad to receive your letter. Or you can also use, it gives me pleasure to inform you. It is long since I heard from you. Or sometimes you can also use in this way, it has made me very anxious. I'm sorry I could not write to you earlier. Now when we go to the ending of it, how do we conclude the letter? So we use different types of regards or wishes or love, whatever it is. So in the informal letters, we use it in this way, with kind regards, with best wishes, convey my best regards to your parents or brother or sister, anything it can be used over there, with love to your brother or sister. Well, goodbye for now. Next, we can also use it, hoping to hear from you very soon. Or you may also conclude it in this way, with love from all of us, or with sincere sympathy in your distress. This we use when some bad thing happened to them. Wishing you still better luck if something goes wrong. When you go to the business letter, let us see how the starting and how the ending will be. If you go for the starting, for the business letter, we start it in this way. I shall be obliged if you kindly. Or we may also use, I shall be glad if you send me. Sometimes we can also use, would you be kind enough to send me the following articles, when we want to take some goods or get some goods. The next sentence we can use it in this way also, may I draw your attention to. Now let us see how the ending would be. It is just saying thanking you in anticipation, hoping to be favored with an early reply. So the difference between the informal letter and the business letter is, in the informal letter we conclude the letter saying lots of love or with regards, but here we use it in a different way. We just say thank you or waiting for your reply. Let us see the next, official letter and applications. How the starting and ending should be taken up in official letters and applications. So the starting of the official letters may be in this way. I would like to submit, I like to state, I have the honor to report, I have the honor to bring to your kind notice, with reference to your advertisement in the last sentence may be used when you are submitting an application. Now let us see the ending for this. In the ending of official letter and applications, we use thanking you in anticipation, hoping to be favored with an early reply. Children, did you identify? The ending of the official letter, application and also the business letter is same. Now children, we have seen the outline, the heading, the salutation and the conclusion of the letter. But the life of the letter is the body of the letter. So whenever we write the body of the letter, we should keep in mind certain things. That is, divide the letter into paragraphs to mark changes of subject matter. We should also use simple and direct language in short sentences. It will make the message clear and to the point. Arranging the ideas in a sequential manner is very much necessary. Write neatly to avoid inconvenience to the reader. Take care of the punctuation and be consistent with it. Incorrect punctuation may alter the whole meaning of the sentence. So children, whenever you write the body of the letter, we should keep in mind all these things. Children, now let us watch another video.
Finally did it right, huh, Clyde?
Sure did, Homer. Think of all them jewels we just latched onto.
Yeah, we're rich. Filthy rich.
And famous, too. Filthy famous.
We don't want to be too famous too soon, now do we? Let's see if we've made the news yet.
So, kids, next time you go shopping with Mommy, ask for Nummy Tummy, the nummiest, tummiest popsicle you can get for Mommy's money.
Mommy, Mommy, I want my nummy tummy.
Mommy, Mommy, I want my nummy tummy. Yummy.
Dummy.
In local news early this morning, burglars hit a posh downtown jewelry store, taking the shop's entire precious inventory, valued at some $2 million. But thanks to the store's video camera, the crooks have been identified. They're the notorious Wadsworth brothers.
See?
Homer
We are
and Clyde.
famous.
The thieves forgot one little detail. In their haste to get away, they left behind their whole bag of loot. Oh, sorry, folks, but I can't help laughing. This will definitely go down as the dumbest, silliest, most ridiculous crime in recorded history. However, we have been informed.
Well?
I set it on top of the car because I had to unlock the door.
Of all the... Great! Just great! First you lock us out, then you lose the loot, then you crash the car. Can't you do anything right?
What are we gonna do now?
We gotta get us another car.
How much longer, Dad?
Not much, Angie, not much.
All the work and planning I put into this heist, and we don't have a thing to show for it.
Don't be sad, Homer. Next time, I'll use my head. Yow!
What is it this time?
Something sharp. Oh, yeah. I picked this up when it fell out of the bag. It ain't much, but,
Well, Clyde Wadsworth, this is our ticket to Easy Street. This little beauty must be worth $250,000.
Really?
Sure. These babies are gigantic and set in solid gold.
Hoo-wee! How about that?
Now, if we could just get us a pair of wings to zap us out of here, we'll sell this thing and head right for a tropical island somewhere.
Look, a car.
Well, what do you know? Our set of wings is coming right to us. But first, we gotta find a way to stop them.
Oh, I know. Let's roll these rocks down on the road and block it.
Forget about those pebbles. Look behind you.
Huh?
The perfect roadblock.
Kind of big, ain't it? What if it knocks enough stuff loose to start a landslide?
Oh, that only happens in the movies. Now hurry up and help before it's too late. Just trust me.
I don't know, Homer. This rock is pretty big.
Now push. Roll, baby, roll. See? What did I tell you?
Homer,
Yeah?
what's that noise?
Noise? What noise? I don't hear any noise. Oh, that. Just a pebble. I told you nothing had happened.
Daddy, are we there yet?
We're not far. Oh no. Brace yourselves.
Look, it worked. My plan actually worked. Let's go get the car. Wait, I hear something. Oh no, deputies.
Look, someone's coming.
You folks okay? Anybody hurt?
We're okay, thank you.
What do you mean you lost it?
Yeah, I lost it after you started a landslide.
Never mind the landslide. Now we gotta wait until everybody's gone and look in that mess of dirt.
And right around the curve, there it was.
Good thing you were driving carefully. The San Miguel Mountains are known for landslides.
What did you observe? Yes, they are on a vacation and they came across an incident. The burglars tried to block their way and they were about to meet with an accident. The police came and helped them. Isn't it, children? Yes. Children, now imagine as one of the family members in the video that you have observed and try to write a letter to your friend about the incident that you have seen. Children, this you may do it in your class after this session, taking the help of your teacher, and you can write individually the letter and then share your ideas with your friends and come to a conclusion and write it once again in the group and present it before the class. Today you have learned about different types of letters and the way they are written. When you see the language, when you write to the near and dear ones, it is very much of personal and there is no restriction that you have to use certain type of language. Whichever is close to them or whichever you feel convenient may be used in the informal letters. When you are writing formal letters, you should keep in mind that we use very polite forms like please, kindly, in that way, and present it in a better way so that the other person, whoever is reading, is convinced with your letter and ready to do the needful. Thank you, children.